happy claps on it. It's 9:15. How am I already underwater?
I'm in the same boat.
I'm in an actual boat. Shit. Shit.
Gising na!
With a chocolatey taste of Cocoa Crunch.
Crunchy, crunch, cocoa crunch.
The blockbuster dark mobile game of 2025, MU. Dark Epoch is too intense.
Hey, it's me. Sorry I haven't called for a while, and sorry I haven't been able to visit. I've just been really busy. I hope that you're doing good. I know that's hard being away from home for so long. Yeah, just call me back when you can. Bye.
Mà hốt thì kim bò. Người ta thế này. Chín. Thôi là bỏ. Bảy. Gì là đúng không đấy? Mấy xong rồi.
And hasn't changed her clothes for a month. I read online that ghosts can't change clothes because no one burns clothes for them, and in the real world they can't wear clothes. So I bought a set of intimate clothing online. Plan to test whether she's human or a ghost. Xiao Miao and I are in an online relationship. We met in person without any issues. We've been together for almost a month. She is very beautiful, until I noticed red bumps starting to appear on my legs. I searched online for this condition, but the answer shocked me. The answer I searched for told me that this might be a disease. But I didn't mess around outside. I couldn't help but start suspecting Xiao Miao. She's a conservative girl. Whenever I made a request, she would stop me. She said she wanted to save the most precious part for our wedding night. But we've had physical contact and lived together. Could this illness be related to her not changing clothes? When he comes tonight, I must figure it out. As night fell, Xiao Miao and I went to bed as usual. While she wasn't paying attention, I planned to ambush her. Wanted to see if her body was as I imagined. But this move caused Xiao Miao to become very upset. She scolded me harshly. At this point I decided to lay it all out. I asked her why she always wears these panties. Is there some kind of illness with her body? After hearing this, Xiao Miao froze. Then she silently got out of bed and put on her clothes. Before leaving she spoke up to explain. The bloodstains can't be washed off. She had just happened to wear these panties. But I had mistaken her for a woman who doesn't practice hygiene. Xiao Miao cried and broke up with me. At that moment I regretted it deeply. I hurried to apologize to her, and promised I would never doubt her again. But a few days later I broke my promise. This time I found something even more terrifying. That day Xiao Miao went to take a shower. She took her phone outside. Although I knew it was wrong to sneak peek at someone's phone, I just had to get to the bottom of it. The lock screen password was my birthday. From this I could tell she still loves me. I opened the photo album. There were only selfies of her and photos of me. But soon I noticed something was wrong. The photos of me were all taken while I was asleep at night. But at that time Xiao Miao had already gone home. She had a key to my house. These photos must have been taken by her when she came back after I fell asleep. Does this mean Xiao Miao isn't my girlfriend because she likes me? Is it because she's after some secret of mine? Just then, she came out after her shower. I quickly hid the phone so she wouldn't notice. I casually brushed it off. But my heart couldn't calm down. So I secretly followed her to see what she did after each of our goodbyes. She lives some distance away from me. I took a taxi and closely followed her. When she got out of the car I chased after her. But soon I lost sight of her. I searched all over Ankong Road, but I couldn't find a single lingerie shop. Could Xiao Miao be lying to me? She's not the owner of a lingerie shop? Maybe she's been around me because she has some ill intentions? But I'm just a poor loser. I really can't figure out what she'd want from me. Anyway, I couldn't figure it out. So I asked the barbecue stall owner by the roadside if there was a lingerie shop nearby. The owner told me there was one, but then he asked me what I needed it for. I made up a story. I told him the lingerie shop owner was my girlfriend. This was my first time visiting her to surprise her. But to my surprise, after hearing this, the owner suddenly stood up. Are you kidding me? There is indeed a lingerie shop nearby. But the owner died a month ago. The shop is closed now. I couldn't believe it and quickly asked again. What did you say? We were just together earlier. The barbecue stall owner seriously explained to me. Everyone on the street knows about it. Later, because they couldn't catch the killer in time, the higher-ups decided to bury the matter. I asked him, hoping for luck. Is there another lingerie shop nearby? But the answer was still a firm no. There is only one lingerie shop here. And after the murder, several shops around here moved away. No one dares to rent the place now. The barbecue stall owner didn't seem to be lying. Besides, you can easily find out if this is true or false. So now there are only two possibilities. Either Xiao Miao is a ghost, or she's not the owner of the lingerie shop. But no matter which one, it means she's been lying to me. I must find out why she's been getting close to me. Since I couldn't figure it out, I might as well stay home and wait for the right moment. I hurried to the mall without stopping. I bought a mini camera. Then I disguised it and placed it on the nightstand. just in case. I also put a kitchen knife under the pillow for protection. After doing all this, my nerves slowly relaxed. The exhaustion instantly wrapped around my body. I knew I had overslept. It was already the next morning. Luckily I had set up the camera. It should have recorded some useful information. From the footage of the mini camera, I saw that she was able to wake me from my sleep. But I had no memory of any of it. I could only vaguely hear myself say, "Let's die together." Looking at my distorted face on the screen, I couldn't believe I had said those words. Does this mean Xiao Miao isn't the only one who's abnormal? Am I also some kind of lunatic? Why would I say such a thing to her? Let's die together? Could she have been manipulating me while I slept? To figure out all these things, I must first find out if she's human or a ghost. I made an excuse saying I missed her, and suggested visiting her shop. If she isn't human, then there's no lingerie shop at all. She would definitely find a way to refuse me. But to my surprise, Xiao Miao finally agreed to let me visit her shop, then go to her lingerie shop together. For a moment I even wondered if there really were two lingerie shops on Ankong Road. He clearly remembered me, and greeted me warmly, but in the next moment, I noticed his pupils rapidly dilating. He stood motionless staring at something behind me. I desperately shouted at the man, hoping he would move out of the way, but he just stood there watching the truck hit him. It was the first time I witnessed someone explode in front of me. It was so disgusting that I almost threw up my leftover meal. Such a serious traffic accident happened. The police quickly arrived at the scene. In some strange way, I felt as if a pair of eyes were secretly watching me. By the moonlight, I could vaguely make out the figure of a man, but when he noticed me looking at him, he quickly pulled his hat down and turned away. Just as I was puzzled, Xiao Miao arrived, the barbecue stall owner just for telling me a few truths. Suffered an unfortunate fate. If he hadn't been in an accident today, I could confirm once and for all if Xiao Miao was behind all of this. Thinking of this, I pushed my girlfriend away. I ran out in a panic. I started to fear this woman. My rude behavior didn't make her angry. Instead she kept following me saying comforting words. She thought I was in shock from witnessing the accident. She even bought my favorite food. She tried her best to show her tenderness and care. But none of this could change my determination to get to the bottom of it. I searched online to find out in which situation a person would never change their underwear. After searching for a long time I finally found a useful piece of information. Only ghosts never change their underwear, because family members usually don't burn underwear for the deceased, so they can't change it. If Xiao Miao is a ghost, then her wearing the same pair of underwear all the time makes sense. A clever plan instantly appeared in my mind. I picked a lingerie set from an online shop. A sexy lingerie set. If she doesn't change it proves she has something to hide. If she tries it on but it doesn't fit, then I can 100% confirm she's a ghost. Then I plan to take a hot shower and sleep. I would start carrying out my plan tomorrow. But as I passed the mirror I suddenly noticed a bloody handprint on it. It must have been Xiao Miao. She was hinting for me to stop investigating. Otherwise it would end up like the barbecue stall owner, who brought about his own death. At that moment I was terrified. All I wanted was to escape. Xiao Miao has a key to my house. I couldn't dare return there. So I found a hotel. Xiao Miao came to find me every night. I didn't know if after moving, she would still be able to find me. But I brought a camera with me. If she comes tonight, I will confront her directly, face to face with her. Suddenly a small card flew through the gap in the door. It was a message from a poor female university student, seeking help. As a person of integrity, I would never be tempted by such filthy things. The girl's name was Xiao Guai. She enthusiastically introduced the skills she had mastered. I quickly interrupted her. I explained that I had no other intentions. I was just a bit scared today and wanted someone to talk to. Xiao Guai gladly agreed. A job that pays easily? Only a fool would refuse. Even with someone there, I still couldn't fall asleep. As I got up to get some air by the window, I noticed Xiao Guai sitting up. Her eyes were glowing bright red. Her expression was also unusually strange. I screamed there's a ghost, and fled in panic. I hadn't run very far when I heard Xiao Guai angrily shout at me, "You're insane, looking for a prostitute, and scaring people in the middle of the night. I'm not taking this job anymore." Could it be that I saw wrong? Luckily I had the camera. I was ready to look for the answer in the video. What was strange was, in the video Xiao Guai really didn't get up. She was still sleeping. I stared at the computer screen carefully. Finally I noticed something unusual. Behind the wall near the entrance of the room, someone was hiding, but the room was too dark. I couldn't see their face at all. But maybe the hotel hallway camera might have captured something. I paid 200 yuan to get a chance to view the hotel surveillance footage, but the footage seemed to be interfered with and turned into static. All I could hear was the sound of footsteps in the hallway. Faint footsteps. When the footage returned, I saw a figure that closely resembled Xiao Miao. She must have known about Xiao Guai's existence. But why didn't she wake me up? When I returned to the room, I found many small cards had been stuffed into the room, and they had recent photos of Xiao Guai on them, taken secretly. Was this Xiao Miao's warning to me? Could she kill Xiao Guai like she did the barbecue stall owner? I quickly called Xiao Guai to warn her to stay safe. But on the other end I heard the tone of a disconnected number. I had a bad feeling. Xiao Miao was planning to go after that girl. I lied saying I wasn't feeling well and called Xiao Miao. That night I came up with all kinds of excuses. I kept her by my side. Feeling her meticulous care, I couldn't help but think how wonderful it would be if she could deceive me like this for a lifetime. I don't remember when I fell asleep. When I woke up again, breakfast was already laid out on the table. I was planning to go out for a walk, but I heard a group of people shouting fire. It was the hotel I stayed in yesterday. Right now I could see it burning in flames. When the fire department arrived, it pulled the bodies out of the fire. A slight breeze blew by, and I saw the girl's face. Xiao Miao had gone after Xiao Guai. What kind of evil ghost is she? If I keep sitting here doing nothing, everyone connected to me will be killed one by her. I thought, I have to kill her. But just then, almost forgetting my password Q0 suddenly, received a friend request. It was from someone with the username Indestructible. He requested to add me as a friend. His first message piqued my curiosity. He said he knew whether the person by my side was human or a ghost. I cautiously chatted with him for a few minutes. I found out that this person actually knew about the strange things that had been happening to me recently. He also told me that I just needed to get a butcher's knife that had killed at least 100 pigs. Then I should bite my middle finger to draw a blood symbol and slash at the shadow of the dirty thing a few times. This would trap her and make her unable to move. To be honest, at that moment this person seemed like a lifeline in my desperation. Although I had never met him, I decided to trust this Indestructible. I immediately ran to the farmer's market to buy a butcher's knife. When the butcher heard that I wanted a knife that had killed over 100 pigs, he asked me in a creepy voice if I had encountered something unclean. He took me to a back room and said that his grandfather was a fortune teller, so he knew a bit about this kind of thing. But this butcher charged too much. A butcher's knife that met the requirements was going to cost me 2,000 yuan, but for my own safety I gritted my teeth and bought it. Before I left, the owner gave me a piece of advice. The most effective way to deal with dirty things isn't with a butcher's knife, but with a murder knife. When I got home I prepared everything. Xiao Miao was already outside the door. As soon as I opened the door she rushed into my arms. Because I told Xiao Miao I had prepared a surprise for her. I had a surprise ready for her. I took out the brand name lingerie. I told her it was a carefully prepared gift. Xiao Miao rolled her eyes. Isn't this surprise for yourself? But she didn't refuse. She only said as a condition of exchange, I had to go downstairs and buy her a cup of milk tea. She would only wear it for me if I agreed. This simple request, of course, I readily agreed to. When I returned to the room, I was immediately dazzled by Xiao Miao, unable to open my eyes. She had already changed into the lingerie. She was lying on the bed waiting for me, but since she was able to wear the lingerie, that proved my assumption was wrong. Xiao Miao was not a ghost. But just then, someone sent me a message. It was Indestructible again. He said someone was burning something in the hallway. He told me to go check. When I went out I saw a nearly extinguished fire pit in the hallway. Through the remaining fragments, I recognized that it was the lingerie I bought for Xiao Miao. Was it that she could only wear it after it was burned? This was just like what I read online. Female ghosts can only wear things that are burned for them. This Indestructible knows a lot. I asked him how he knew about my situation. He told me, his eyes are on my body. Although I didn't understand what he meant by this, since he reminded me that there was something burning in the hallway. It meant that at this moment he was helping me. I gathered my thoughts and returned to the bedroom. By the time I returned, Xiao Miao had already fallen asleep. I raised the butcher's knife in my hand. As long as I hit her shadow I could subdue her. But just then Xiao Miao woke up. She screamed no, but it was too late. The butcher's knife just hit her shadow. But aside from the knife emitting a faint black mist, nothing else happened. Xiao Miao regained her senses and pushed me to the ground. At this point I laid it all out. I asked her loudly, "Are you human or a ghost? What is your purpose for being near me?" But she didn't say a word and turned to leave. Before leaving she asked me, "Have I ever hurt you from the beginning? Do you think I'm a ghost?" I asked her back. Isn't that the case? Xiao Miao sighed helplessly. If you don't think so then fine. I'm leaving. For some reason, the moment Xiao Miao left, I felt a sharp pain in my chest. But the next second, I heard a chilling cry. I turned to look. The room was filled with red mist. A black figure emerged from the red mist. It was slowly approaching me. But I found that my body had lost sensation and I couldn't move. You heartless man, why did you kill me? I'm going to kill you. I'll take my revenge. The voice was that of a woman. She screamed as she squeezed my neck. I never expected that in the end I wouldn't be killed by Xiao Miao, but would die first at the hands of another female ghost. In the moment of despair, I spotted the butcher's knife on the bed. My survival instinct slowly revived my sensation and body. As the female ghost loosened her grip, I took a leap toward the butcher's knife. The female ghost slowly disappeared. I survived. After escaping death I picked up my phone and asked Indestructible, "Is this where things end?" He replied with 2 words. Naive. I thought Indestructible was a capable person. I had countless questions I wanted to ask him. I tried to arrange to meet him in person. To my surprise he readily agreed. We arranged to meet at a cafe on Dongqing Road. He would help me solve the mystery in my heart. To my surprise Indestructible turned out to be a handsome young man. Indestructible said he was born with the yin-yang eyes. He was raised by an old Taoist priest. The reason he helped me was because he inherited his master's will to exorcise demons. But just as he lowered his head to drink his coffee, I saw Xiao Guai's ghost emerge behind him. I was stunned. Xiao Guai died because of me. I thought she was coming for revenge. But Indestructible just softly said go back. Xiao Guai's ghost suddenly rushed into his ring. Indestructible didn't explain to me why Xiao Guai's soul was with him. He only told me that a wronged soul unwilling to move on always needs someone to seek justice for them. I speculated that the reason Indestructible could know about my situation through the internet was likely because Xiao Guai's ghost told him. Then he explained to me why He explained why Xiao Miao attached herself to me. It turned out that I was born on the 15th day of the 7th month. At noon exactly at 12 p.m. This day is called Ghost Festival. It is the day the gates of hell open wide. It is said that some ghosts use this opportunity to attach themselves to the unborn fetus in an attempt to escape the underworld. Thus children born on this day are also known as heavenly fetuses. Especially boys born at noon at 12 p.m. Boys born at noon are the most favored by ghosts. That's why my body is the most perfect vessel for evil spirits seeking to be reincarnated. Indestructible said he would help me eliminate the evil spirit around me. Eliminate the evil spirit around me. Afterward I hurried home alone. Today's discoveries were significant. From Indestructible I learned the truth about why Xiao Miao had approached me. But before I could be happy, the female ghost from yesterday appeared again. She grabbed my neck. Her soul kept entering my mouth. Clearly she wanted to take over my body. In a critical moment, a chain broke through the window. In one move it pulled the female ghost out of my body. I watched helplessly as the previously arrogant female ghost was dragged away with no power to resist. I quickly ran to the window. I wanted to see who had saved me. But I only saw a strand of long hair vanish in an instant. Was it Xiao Miao? She must not allow other female ghosts to harm me. After this incident, I invited Indestructible to my home. As soon as he entered he began inspecting the butcher's knife I bought. Did I ask you to buy a butcher's knife? How did you buy a decapitation knife? Hearing Indestructible's words, I immediately thought of that butcher shop owner. I thought his words when he left were just a joke. Never expected he really sold me a murderer's knife. Indestructible said this knife was made from a part of a beheading knife. The evil spirit I encountered should have been sealed in the knife with a secret technique. The butcher sold me the knife because he probably had no other way to deal with the spirit. Sure enough, he found a piece of human skin under my mattress. It had a substitute talisman on it, which could simulate the butcher's aura. He hid this piece of human skin under my bed. The female ghost would then mistake me for her enemy. Unfortunately, the butcher made one mistake. I am the best vessel for resurrection. If the female ghost really possessed me, the butcher would also die horribly. I had no grievance with him yet he harmed me like this. So I brought Indestructible to confront him. Indestructible was like an expert from the outside world. With a gentle wave of his hand he unlocked the roll-up door, making it open by itself. But the house was empty. There wasn't a single person in sight. Indestructible wasn't surprised at all. He pulled out an incense stick from his pocket. He told me this was illusion-breaking incense. It can dispel the fog and reveal the truth. The next second we saw the butcher hanging from the rafters. Indestructible could tell that not only had this man died, but his soul had also been devoured by a powerful being. I blurted out, could it be Xiao Miao? Yes, after you hit her shadow, her power was somewhat diminished, but devouring evil spirits can help her regain her strength. She tried to use an illusion to fool everyone, but she didn't expect me to get involved in this. You should go back now.
So this guy is a mega church preacher, and he gets a little pervy, and now he's on the run from the FBI. Now the guy's name is Apollo. He's 24, he's from the Philippines, and he's a small-time preacher there. And one day he's preaching in a little chapel when suddenly angels appear to him. And they come and they tell him that he's actually the son of his God. So he starts telling everyone that he is the appointed son of God. Well, I'm sure this will end well for him. So anyway, because of this, he decides to start his own church. And a few years later, after the church is founded, this guy shows up, Rodrigo. And Rodrigo's running for mayor, and he comes to speak to the congregation at the church. And they welcome him, and soon enough, he and Apollo become good friends. And later, Rodrigo actually gets elected mayor, and he appoints Apollo to be his spiritual advisor. And so then more people find out about Apollo and his teachings, and his church starts to grow, and soon the donations start rolling in. Because, of course they do. But these donations aren't enough for Apollo. He wants more. So he gets the full-time working members of the church to go out at 6 a.m. every morning and solicit money from strangers for the church. The only catch is they can't come home until they reach their daily quota of money collected. So, to avoid sleeping on the street, the members of the church start playing on people's sympathy. Like they pretend to be poor college students, or they pretend to be disabled, but whatever. It works, and the church makes a ton of money. And so pretty quickly, Pastor Apollo becomes a very wealthy man. He's so wealthy, in fact, that he's able to start his own broadcasting network, and this helps spread his teachings beyond the Philippines. So now he's got followers around the world, in many different countries, including the United States. And this is where Apollo really levels up. And with the help of his innermost circle, he traffics his most obedient followers into the US, where they start working and soliciting donations from people full-time. So he's making even more money. Oh, and I haven't even gotten to some of the crazy stuff this guy claims. Aside from saying he's the son of some god, he once claimed that he yelled at an earthquake and made it stop. Like there was an earthquake happening, and he's just like, ah! And it just stopped. And he also says that the public should thank him for stopping that earthquake. Thanks, Apollo. He also claims that he talks to his god directly, not metaphorically, but like conversations directly. He also says that he has visions of his god. He claims that he has been